before I got here, I was very into doing like print drops, and I gamified them pretty much like without in the most basic way, like an NFT drop, like technology notwithstanding. Like I did what I could, and like it was really fun. So I was used to doing like 2 drops a month. Like, let's do it like this, and like having the scarcity and having the hype and the FOMO. Like I literally made a living off of that. So like I knew how to do it. But I was like, I don't want to just do the same thing I did before in crypto. Like I have no interest in just doing what I did and getting paid in a different way. Like that is not what I want to do. I burnt myself out on prints. I was like, how do I make this different? How do I make it fun? And that's when I really started realizing, like, because the space is all over the place, like I was like, oh, like I actually can tell a story and people will read it. Like on Instagram, they don't even read like, oh, everything is on sale and the whole world is on fire. Just go like rob my like website. They would be like, cool piece. Like they don't read anything. So it's like, it didn't make a difference if I was like, oh, like I literally finished this piece like in tears crying, like that people just don't care. But I was like, oh, actually, like it seems like people on Twitter do. Let me like start telling my story a little bit. And then that's when I started thinking about releasing a collection. And I did in August called
and you crushed it
one night in August. Yeah. And everything.
Let's not be humble here.
So I put it in 3 phases, and it was supposed to be like, if you've never heard the phrase, like every emotion has a beginning, middle, and an end. I did it that way. So like there was the beginning, the middle, and the end. I did it in 3 phases. Every phase sold out pretty quickly. I was very stoked about it. It was quick, but it was cool because it was like, even if you just like the art at the baseline, it's a pretty picture, whatever, great. But if you really want to hear the story, I like put a lot of heart and soul into writing about each piece. And like, it's all there in the metadata. There's a playlist for the collection. It's only shared with the people who can find the metadata, which hopefully is everyone. Hopefully know how to do that.
5% of the people.
2% know how to find it. But it's just like, to me, like I'm at the point in the space in my own place where I'm like, I want to do things intentionally and have fun with it. So it's like now what I'm doing, like after one night in August, I was like, okay, like that was cool. Like, how do I do things that are cooler? I started working on like some dynamic pieces, and like shout out Transient Labs. I adore you. Like I love them. And like, we've been working on some stuff. And like, it's cool. 'Cause it's like, how does my art move without it like actually being animated? It's like, it moves by code. And like, I'm working on a piece now, and it's got like 14 different elements to it, and it changes based on like your local time on the day of the week, and it only goes back to the original after a week has passed. It's really dope. You know, it took me like 3 weeks, 4 weeks to make it, you know, but it's just like, that's the kind of stuff that I couldn't do before. I couldn't make something animated by code on Instagram. There was no way, you know, it's like, I couldn't do things like that. I couldn't do like, I'm doing like an open edition drop pretty soon. It's like, I couldn't do a randomized like open edition print. The closest thing is like a mystery bag for $25. But like, I've done that. And those are just prints that sit in my office. You know, it's like, it's cooler to have like a story behind everything.